Yup, you know what time it is, man. This is, of course, your favorite channel, man. The CTB. This is Chin Tuck Boxing. I'm, of course, your boy Jay Slay. Say what up to him, man.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in.
Well, definitely. You tuned into a segment we call here Chin Check. This is where we rock you guys' chin with boxing news, boxing information, boxing rumors, and we put a little money in you guys' pockets by giving you the odds of the fight, which is what we're about to do right now. Today, man, we have a big fight this weekend coming up tomorrow. BETERBIEV versus Joe Smith, man. It's going to be a great fight, man. I'm looking forward to it. I don't see it going to all 12 rounds. No matter how you chop it up, we're going to talk about it, though. How you want to get to it, man? You want to break down each fighter, or you want to just go into the odds first? It's time to put some money in their pockets early.
We can break down the fight right quick and then throw the odds at the end.
All right. What do you think Joe Smith will have to do? He's a big underdog in this fight, man. He's a large underdog. What do you think is his best chance of upsetting BETERBIEV?
To me, first off, make sure y'all hit that like button while y'all watching this. But if I'm Joe Smith, what I'm trying to do, man, is get to the second half of the fight. I think that BETERBIEV is gonna try to prove a point after what the performance that Bivol had, and I think he's gonna come out aggressive. And that power is probably a power he's never felt before. So he needs to wait a little bit of time, try to frustrate him, stay on the outside, try to box, try to win some early rounds, try to frustrate BETERBIEV and keep him unbalanced. Don't keep doing the same thing over and over again. He has to have an unpredictable game plan, and just to keep changing up, he's gonna have to have 1, 2, probably 3 different styles of boxing in order to win this fight. So I think he just needs to box, stay on the outside, win rounds. And I think when they get to round 8, I think he got enough grit and toughness to start biting down and trying to win rounds by standing in front of BETERBIEV. But if he do it the first half of the fight, he's gonna get punished, and he either gonna get stopped the second half of the fight, or he gonna get punished and get stopped the first half of the fight if he stand in front of BETERBIEV.
Yeah, BETERBIEV got cracks, man. He's the only champion. I seen this earlier today. He's the only champion with a 100% knockout ratio. He's 17-0 with 17 straight knockouts. 2. Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's 2.
Who else got a 100% knockout ratio?
Virgil Ortiz.
Is he a champion? He's not a champion.
He's not a champion. Oh, you're a champion. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
He's a champion with 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Virgil Ortiz he's in a tough division, man. I don't see him getting no belt no time soon right now.
Oh.
I don't see him getting no belt no time soon. We'll have to wait. But yeah, he's the only champion with a 100% knockout ratio. He's robotic, while some people would call him. He's a very robotic fighter, but that robotic pressure is with that type of power, man. It's detriment, man. I think similar to how we thought about Nonito Donaire a couple weeks ago about his heart being too big. I think Joe Smith's heart is going to be real big in this fight, bro. And I think he's going to fight the way he know how to fight. He's a tough man, man. He's a rugged fighter, man. His claim to fame is knocking out B-Hop. So I think he's gonna come in with the same, hard hat and you know what I mean, work mentality, man. His whole game plan is gonna be try to outwork BETERBIEV and try to, like you said, win some early rounds. Probably put some damage on BETERBIEV because nobody really seen his chin really tested like that. So maybe you want to try to test BETERBIEV chin a little bit. Go ahead.
I will say one more thing too before you talk about your point.
Yeah,
Joe Smith also had a big advantage, I think, that he can use, especially the first half of the fight. This is, to me, BETERBIEV's first big major fight to the world. To the world. I mean, he's out. We know who he is, but as far as the world seeing him on ESPN and him being the main attraction, this is his first big fight. This is not Joe Smith's first big fight. So, sometimes, your nerves get the best of you. You come out a little slow, a little sluggish, a little stiff. And if he does, Joe Smith has to take advantage of that in the first 2 or 3 rounds and win those rounds.
Yeah, I just put it as box right. That's the jog my brain a little bit. To this day, I would say his best win, maybe his last win, which was against Marcus Brown. Let me see. Yep, Marcus Brown is his current best win, which is Marcus Brown was the goods at that point. I think Marcus Brown only had 1 loss at that point. He's also a rugged fighter.
Pascal.
He never fought Pascal, I don't think. You talking about BETERBIEV? BETERBIEV fought Pascal.
I thought Marcus Brown did too, but I could be wrong. But I could.
Oh, Marcus Brown fought him?
He fought him.
Yeah, he fought. Yeah, he did. He fought John Pascal. He actually lost to Pascal. He fought Bondu too. He has some good names on his resume. He beat Bondu. So yeah, he pretty much his last fight was Arthur BETERBIEV, which was a KO loss. He got knocked out in the 9th round. So, and in my opinion, Marcus Brown don't have the pop like Joe Smith does, but they have kind of similar game plan. They both are workers. They both are tough. They not Marcus Smith, while he can box, he does have boxing ability. I do give him the edge over Joe Smith on boxing ability, but I think he was in the pocket a lot more against BETERBIEV, and I think Joe Smith could be in the pocket, bro. I think it's going to be, man, as long as this fight lasts, it's going to be a slugfest. Bob Byrne came out and made a statement saying this could be fight of the year. By them both being workers, BETERBIEV being a knockout puncher. What are the chances of this being fight of the year, man? You think Bob Byrne is trying to sell this fight?
Slim to none. I mean, they had some big fights. Like you said, the woman fight was a huge fight. Tyler and Castano was a great fight. Lubin and Fedor was a great fight.
Yep.
So you done had some really big time fights out there, man, this year. So to me, I don't see it. Then in the back of the year, you gonna have most likely Spence and Crawford, and
Joshua Usyk coming up soon.
Yeah, Joshua and Usyk coming up to fight.
Like you said, Canelo, Triple G.
So I can't say it's the fight of the year. I mean, maybe because like you said, the styles of both of these fighters, it's gonna be a good fight. You're gonna enjoy it because they're gonna at some point, like you said, the boxing gonna go out the window. They're gonna stand in front of each other. And they're gonna start trading. So it's gonna be a great fight. But fight of the year, nah.
Yeah, I don't see it. Also, the next opponent is not gonna be Bivol like we were hoping would, man. We will hope after this BETERBIEV we be trying to fight Bivol, but Bob Byrne saying that the next fight will be Anthony Yard. He said the winner should fight Anthony Yard next. I'm not mad at that fight either, man. I'm a fan of Anthony Yard, in my opinion. I think he got kind of the raw deal against Kovalev. I think he was beating Kovalev, in my opinion. I think he just gassed out, bro. But he should have beat Kovalev, in my opinion. Then he would have had the Canelo fight instead of Kovalev. So what do you think? Do you think Anthony Yard have a better chance of beating BETERBIEV than Joe Smith, or you think it'd probably be the same result? You might want to get stopped by BETERBIEV.
He'll get stopped too.
I agree.
I mean, I like him. I think he's a little bit more athletic than Joe Smith. But I think Joe Smith fundamentally is a better fighter than Yard. The only thing I would say is he doesn't have as much wear and tear as Joe Smith. Joe Smith is kind of, I think, at the back end of his career now. He's been through a lot of wars. I think he's starting to regress as far as his skill level because he's been through so much. So I would say Yard is a more fresher fighter, but I think that the boxing skills, I still think Joe Smith is a slightly better boxer. And then, like you said, I think he has fatigue problem. And if you got a guy that's the predator that's chasing you around the ring, and you got fatigue problems and you can't move, you're gonna get punished. So I think he could put up a good fight the first half of the fight because he is explosive and maybe could catch him. But other than that, I see BETERBIEV knocking him out too.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just going to do Joe Smith's box straight. He has, like I said, he has a great resume too for 175. But his claim to fame was, of course, beating Bernard Hopkins, where he knocked Bernard Hopkins out the ring.
Yeah,
that was pretty much what made him famous. But he had some tough fights then. He had a tough fight with Sullivan Barrera. That was he lost that fight, unanimous decision. He fought Demetrius Bivol. That was a tough fight. He lost on unanimous decision. Let's see. Yeah, he fought. He has a couple wins. He had a couple wins. His last fight was against Steve Godfrey. He won by a 9th round KO. I'll say this. Joe Smith, I think he's an overachiever in boxing, bro. I think he's a hard worker. Most definitely, he's a tough man. He has a lot of heart. He has a decent punch. But in my opinion, he started boxing a little later in his life, and it kind of shows. Yeah, he's just more tougher than most people. Somebody like BETERBIEV, who's been fighting since he was a kid, who has great pop, who has a little pedigree, I don't see this fight going that long. That's why the odds show what it shows.
Do you think BETERBIEV is trying to make a statement, being that Bivol has also fought Joe Smith to try to stop?
Most definitely. I think BETERBIEV went 12 rounds with him. So I think, Bivol went 12 rounds with him. So I know for a fact BETERBIEV is going to try to stop him in this fight. He has to. Number one, that's all he knows because he's 17-0 with 17 knockouts. So that's literally all he knows is trying to get the stoppage anyway. Even if he don't chase it, I think it's going to come. Like you said, I think at some point he's going to break down Smith, and Smith is going to be in the pocket too long, and then this may be Smith going away party, in my opinion. I'm gonna be honest, man. I will say this real quick before we get to the odds. I would much rather see the loser of this fight Anthony Yarde. I think the winner should move on to Bivol. Yeah. I think the loser of this fight should fight Anthony Yarde, and then the winner of that fight should fight the winner of Bivol and BETERBIEV. To me, that makes better sense. But top rank being top rank, they're trying to squeeze every penny out of everything they can get, and they're gonna let that Bivol fight just marinate as long until people get tired of waiting for it, and then they'll try to put it out. But I don't know why they will put the winner in with Anthony Yarde, in my opinion. I think Anthony Yarde needs to fight somebody like a Marcus Brown again, or I think he needs to get back in the ring, man. Try to get back to this level again before he get a big fight like that. But what's the odds, man? Let's see what the odds say. What we say, man. It's going to be a stoppage. What's the best bet to make, and what's the most scary bet to make?
Straight up odds. You have Joe Smith. If you believe in Joe Smith, is 6-1 as far as 1-6. So as far as if you put $100 on Joe Smith, you win $600. Now, if you think Joe Smith, for me personally, I think the only way he probably can win this fight is by stoppage. That's 9-1. So if you think Joe Smith can win on a stoppage and maybe catch BETERBIEV, 9-1, throw 100 on it, you win $900. As far as BETERBIEV, taking him straight up makes absolutely no sense because he's 11-1 favorite. So if you want to make money on him, you're gonna have to pick the right round, or you're gonna have to pit it in grouping the rounds. So I give you a couple bets that I think is the best bets for BETERBIEV. You can take them 1 through 6. You get a plus 220 for your money, or you can take them 7 through 12. You get your money straight up. So I think they're the best bet, and then you can take it round bet. I wouldn't do the first 4 rounds because I think Joe Smith is just too tough to go down in the first 2 or 3 rounds. But 5 through 10, I think it goes from 15-1 to 9-1. So if you think you can guess the correct round or where that stoppage may happen between 5 and 10, you're gonna at least get 9 times your money. So that would be my bet. Maybe throw a couple dollars on one of those rounds 5 through 10. And then I would take the 7 through 12 straight up, maybe throw, $30, $40 on it to get $40 back, and a couple of $5 bets on a couple rounds to see if I can get, 10 times my money.
Yeah, because me in my heart, I'm thinking right now it's gonna be I'll say between 6 and 9. Just narrow it down more, I say between 7 and 9 stoppage. Like you said, I think Joe Smith is just too tough. He's rugged. He's gonna get his shots off. I think his shots are gonna have BETERBIEV thinking early. And it's going to have BETERBIEV trying to break him down and not rush. And with Joe Smith being as tough as he is, with the weapons that he has, I give him credit to last at least into the later middle part of the fight. What's your round call? How you see this fight going?
I see, like you said, Joe Smith is tough, man. So I see him putting up a good fight in the beginning. I see BETERBIEV adjusting around round 3, starting to work the body to slow him down. Like I said, Joe Smith, dog comes out. He decides to sit there and start trading punches. We get a exciting fight around round 4. I think Joe Smith's gonna get some good shots off in that fight. But I think around 5 or 6, you'll start to see it in his body language that BETERBIEV is the harder puncher and the bigger man, and you'll start to see him start to break him down. And I think he'll get a stoppage around the 9th round. I go with No, I'm gonna go with the 8th round. I'm gonna go with the 8th round stoppage for BETERBIEV to beat Joe Smith.
Well, there you have it, man. We seem to be in unison with that. We think Joe Smith, while we do like him, we think he's a little bit over his head in this fight. You got the odds, so try to make some money, make some. We here at CTB, we give you the odds of the fight. We let you know how you going bet, but again, it's your own money, so we recommend you bet responsibly. You make your own decisions when it comes to your money. Because we're not giving refunds for our advice. This hands down. But with that being said, you got anything else to add to this topic?
I think we covered it all.
With that being said, man, it's of course your favorite channel, man. This CTB. This is Chin Talk Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. Say peace to him, man.
All right, everybody. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, notification, comment. You know why? Because we love boxing and you love boxing. But most of all, God, peace and love, and we out of here. Take care.
Peace.
Tough man to contend with when he feels that he has you hurt. Good shot to the body.
Left hook to the body.